Hello, future Grandmasters. I've just finished competing in Title Tuesday, and I wanted to analyze two of my games. First, we're going to start with my game against Arjun Erigaisi. Arjun is one of the top players in the world. I think he was number 2, now he's number 5. And I wanted to preface this with, obviously, you guys are very interested in the journey towards a champion. And a lot of people have sort of discussed, or I've discussed, sort of my lack of invitations. And something I haven't fully discussed, talked about is in the last year I was invited to the Gashimov Memorial, and a week before the tournament I was notified that my invitation was revoked without any cause or reason or justification. And about a month later I was supposed to play in the Chennai GM tournament. And as I was about to book my flight and just finalize my visa, again, I was told that my invitation was revoked. And it is against FIDE rules to invite someone and remove it for no reason. It is also against FIDE rules to blacklist someone without cause. So obviously that's sort of why this game might be more relevant or important to me. But anyways, let's get into it. So I played e4, c5, the Sicilian, knight f3, knight c6, bishop f d6. This is a system he's played a lot. Should go here. Castles, bishop e7, c3. I should have played rook e1 first. I mixed up the move order because now I can sort of go back. I played c3, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, rook e1, b5, bishop g4, h3. Now here, I guess he should take, but he went this. I was afraid. I wasn't really sure about playing g4. Like takes. I don't know. I was hesitating a bit. I should play bishop d3, bishop e2, and everything's okay. I played d3. Again, I still should play g4, knight d2. Finally, I played g4, bishop g3. I guess I should have played here, knight g2. And now I'm preparing f4, but I wasn't sure after d5. I guess now f4, and I'm playing f5 next again. It's hard to say. I went king h2. Maybe the g file, rook c1, rook g1. Again, it's blitz. You can afford to mess around a bit with queen e2, b4, d4. And now I did not like my position. I played e takes d5. He could have taken after takes. Obviously, like if takes, I have knight takes c4. So you should play bishop d3, queen e1. Let's say rook c6, knight e5, rook c8. I can pretend like I'm gonna have some attack on the g file, but my structure is just very, very bad. Instead, he plays e takes d5, which certainly wasn't gonna play takes g5. And I don't know, it looks like with the rook and the king takes rook e1. I guess this isn't best. I don't know. I looked at this position. I guess if the knight g7, I'm just like much worse. It didn't feel like that during the game. Like I felt, his king was sort of weak, and Arjun is usually the one blindly attacking. So when he traded queen g4. Now I don't know. My pieces, I felt pretty good here. Bishop d6, bishop e5. And now it's some serious pressure. He takes. Bishop has to move. I can't take because of the pin, but I just move my king back. I should have played knight h4, attacking this, but the knight's very nice on d4. Queen f8, knight f3. Here, rook b1 apparently was very strong, but I just played queen h4. It felt wrong, but again, this is a difficult position. It's like rook b1 only move. So I thought maybe it's like rook g4, maybe knight g5 check. We played rook c7, rook g4, and then now sort of the only move is to go back to h5. But now you get e6, maybe a5. So he plays rook f7, blundering h5 check. You can't take because of the pin, and then everything collapses. So this was a big win against Arjun. Obviously, I'm happy that the chess spoke for itself, and all I want is to play chess at the highest level. Now, at this point, I had 9 out of 10. And I was playing against Parham, and we're the only 2 players at 9, but I had better tie breaks. Now, he played knight f3, played e6. We're sort of going for, because, d4 would be a Catalan, but it's common to play b3 to avoid playing, sort of keep the diagonal open. We get a very normal position. Perhaps I should have taken, just played. At this point, I allowed him to take. He played d4, which is not ideal, but still everything was fine. Knight e4, takes, knight b4. Bishop a6 is coming, a2 is hanging. Great initiative, bishop a3, knight d3. And I have just an amazing position. I have plenty of time. And here's things, I spent a minute here. This is just really, really, really bad time management. You have, I don't know what, it's just nerves, right? I thought bishop a6, bishop takes c5, knight c5, rook takes d8, rook takes d8, and I just blundered wow, queen e1 is just made. So you see the type of things I'm missing, right? Because I would, play this with a heartbeat, but I was calculating this, and I just missed queen e1. But then I played rook b8, and again, just taking too much time. He takes a lot of time. I start speeding up, and then again, a bit hasty, right? I can just play this. He has no moves. He's completely stuck. So I sort of let him get out of dodge, and then again, king g8, a bit soft. And then 41 seconds. Again, this is just very bad time. I should just go back and just counterattack. And then, I spoiled the game. But yeah, this was unfortunate. And then here I get low on time, and then again, still have a great position. I have to find this, I saw queen h5, but I wasn't sure, if he goes king g2, then I just check, and then I go rook d8, and then now he has all these issues over here, because, you can't take, because takes check. And then if the rook moves, and then I get rook on d3, then I have a complete clamp. I'm going, h5, h4, and everything's just over. So this was very unfortunate, if I just followed. But again, in time pressure, it's so easy to make a mistake. So rook c7, one mistake, right, in the game's basically over. Even rook d8, if takes check. But again, you're nervous, and that's sort of why you need time. And then one thing goes wrong, and then everything, things didn't continue. Went in the wrong direction. I was low on time, and eventually I lost the game. So that's a lesson learned. Obviously, I think I came in 6th, but a lot of chess comes down to these critical moments, right? So I played well in the opening, but time management is crucial. So that's something that obviously I have to work on, and something for you guys to learn about, time management. Even I, as an extremely experienced player, struggle to manage my time. This was a good learning experience. Obviously, I hope that I get to continue to play the best players in the world, and I hope that people don't kick me out of the tournaments, especially after I've already been invited. So you can take that as you will. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.